Grandpa was in the Mediterranean, and he, in fact, it was a mess how he wound up. He wanted to go with his group from high school, and they went in another area, but he wound up in the Mediterranean area, and he was servicing the planes. What do you call them? Water planes. They were like rescues. He was a maintenance man. Even though he was in the Navy, they were Navy planes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Uncle Lou was in the ocean. He had two, he was a supply boats, and two of them were shot under him. And then he was rescued, and this was in the Pacific Ocean. And then Uncle Pete was in the Germany, and the part where from, or where Roma, which is that soldier, Roma. He was a German general of I'm taking sinus headaches.
Yeah, that's fine.
What are those that crawl over the sand and the
Tanks.
Tanks, right? Rommel, that's the name, General Rommel of his tanks. And Uncle Pete was in the area where they were getting bombed, and also it kept going forward towards Germany and whatever but they all saw active, very much so. But Chris was pretty safe because he was in the Mediterranean, even though they had what they had to do to make sure. But he was in the maintenance for the planes. And you know what he was telling me about? And in fact, he talks about it. That he was in there. They were doing something about some kind of key or something. I don't know what. And all of a sudden, the pilot of that one, he was a joker. He turned the key on. Oh, and look, and he said the plane shot up, and then there was Grandpa. He said, then it came down, and he thought, sure as heck, they're going to land in the Mediterranean. He said, I was scared I'm out of my pants. But then but that pilot was a joker. They got along. There were 4 of them working together. And he said he never went back on it. He made sure when he had to work on something on the plane, they stayed anchored in the water. But he said it wasn't too bad, but he says it's where he was with Iraq, I believe it was Oran, because he gave me a ring from Oran. I got it. And he said that place stunk like heck. He said it stunk like heck. He said, oh, he hardly waited till he left, but he put in 2.5 years. And they said, you want to rewrite? And he said, no, I'm going home. But yeah, he told a lot of stories, and he never gambled, and he never smoked. They got him smoking. He was sicker than a dog. But after a while, he got used to it, little by little. Then they played crap, dice, and he won. He won quite a bit of money. In fact, he had some of the money we got married on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he would send it home to his brother's wife, because he was already in the Army, to his brother's wife, and she'd bank it for him, And we had quite a bite when we got started. But he was a rascal.
See where we all get it from now.
Huh?
I see where we all get it, all the costumes.
I think so. The humorous part of the background. Yeah.
That's
I never know when he's joking. Really, there were some real rough times. I mean, you're going to see that as your years. Now in April we would be married 69 years, and I was hoping for 70 because that's rare. But God knows. Anyway, yeah. They told some Pete. We'd go visit Uncle Pete, whenever we went to Lorraine, and we sit there and of course, Marcy died. That was the nurse. You didn't know Marcy? She wouldn't. She was born with multiple sclerosis, and it crippled her. She couldn't walk or anything. She was in a wheelchair, but she died. She was 40 years old. They built a pool for her. They did everything. Pete and Emily she's dead now too. In fact, they're all dead. Even though I've only got 2 more sister-in-laws, that's all. And Eva, You remember Eva?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful home. Oh, I used to paint on the landscape. They lived on Lake Erie, and they lived on the lake, you know, where they just, if you could see what they've done to it. And I used to go back there and paint. I went to an art school 5 years at the college, and I had
Aaron was showing me, and they're really good. All of your paintings. I guess you're
I got them all over. Now the big one over the mantle that was given to me by the German artist.
Wow.
Yeah. Now he died. That was Mr. Kuhn. Kuhn is Otto. What was his second name? He told me his name, but he taught. And the last year, I knew something was wrong, you know. And when I volunteered at the hospital up there, and when I got done what I was supposed to do, then they asked, "Would you like to take the mail or the flowers?" I said, "Oh, sure. I love meeting the people up there. I have 600 hours in that 5 years, and I loved it. So this is what I'm going to do. Everything turmoil straightens out, and because Weston Wake wants me." They've been after me. And I've got friends there from the church, too. So, anyway, let me tell you about Gamley. What I told you about Gamley. What was I was getting started on?